Howdy my friends, and welcome back to more Let's Play Gran Turismo 2. And in this part we're going to do the Gran Valley 300 kilometer endurance race. And out of all the cars that I have here that I could use, and I have a lot that I could use, as you see, over 90. Well, I couldn't use all 90 of them, but a lot of them I could use. I am going to actually go and buy a new car that I don't have, because I really love this car and wanted to put it in somewhere. With a history of sports car racing with Jaguar cars, Lister also produced a variety of modified road-going Jaguars until finally building its own supercar, the Storm, in the 1990s. So yeah, $384,000. Boy, isn't this thing expensive. Now there is a 690 horsepower limit, so we probably won't be able to tune this all the way. I really like that black. I like the blue also though. I like the silver. Hard to say. You know what? I think I'm going to go with a black for this. Let's look at the information on this baby. It is pretty heavy for the most part. For sheer present, there's little to touch Lister Storm. It's a supercar for the man who already has a garage full of regular supercars and now wants to try something a bit different. It simply breaks all the rules. It's big, it's wide, and the engine is in the front, not in the middle. The Storm features a 7-liter Jaguar V12 engine with 2 superchargers for 594 horsepower and 580 pounds-per-feet of torque. The power-to-weight ratio is astounding. Drive it and you should see 60 miles per hour in just 4.1 seconds. So yeah, pretty astounding car. It is completely adjustable just like it is on a proper race car. The high-tech body shell has an aluminum honeycomb monocoque and a carbon composite roof and outer panels. Modified versions have been entered in endurance races. Alrighty, let's get in this beautiful car here. And we are going to tune this baby up. And we're going to get everything, so bear with me here. It's going to take a little while. Alright, so this wouldn't get in a tune or anything like that. Turbo, I knew it wasn't going to get turbo, but I saw anyway. But it didn't really need it because it's still, even without getting the engine balancing, it got up to, almost 690 horsepower, and it would have exceeded it. So yeah, 500,000. I forgot you got so many credits for this. But of course, it's twice as long as Apricot Hill Raceway. The Apricot Hill endurance race. But you get the same amount of credits. But the cars that you can win from this, at least one of them is actually really good. But I don't know if I'll get it or not. Lower the damper. Oh. And the front is higher than the rear. Might actually want to leave it like that, eh? Make the rear a little bit higher, though. Probably getting a little too brave. Already has decent downforce, though. Yeah. Alright, let's do this. Gran Valley Speedway. This is going to be fun, y'all. I hope I can control this car. It's been so long since I've actually bought it and used it in this game. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's a shame. I thought about using like one of the RUFs. I always say it's a shame. Golly, I say that an awful lot. Because those would have been good cars to use for this as well. So it's really a tough pick between using like the Venturi or the RUF or this. And the Vector M12 would also have been good, but I used it for the Apricot Hill Raceway. Yeah, the M12 would have definitely been easier to control than this. This thing's very fishy. I'm going to have to take it easy, I can already tell you. I can see me having quite a few spin outs. Well, that was my fault making the rear strings stronger in comparison to the front springs than they were on default. But yeah, I actually also thought about using just my Mitsubishi Lancer for this because it only had like 420 horsepower, but I'm pretty sure I could easily have won with this, with it. But it just would have taken so long, you know. But it might have been more interesting. But then again, I've used the Lancer for quite a few things here and there. So I wonder how many laps we're going to get out of this before we have to pit. I'm hoping for 10 laps, but this is such a long track that might be really pushing it. And this is a relatively heavy car. I didn't go to my garage to see how much weight it had shed, but I'm sure it's still relatively heavy. And they are like 15 seconds behind. That's pretty bad. And the RUF, I'm sure, is going to kick the rest of them to the curb. Oh gosh, already wanting to spin out. Okay, Storm, I love you, but please behave. Please behave, I appreciate it. It's like 1:36 in the morning and the evil dolls are still getting down. My evil little nieces. Yeah, they were still taking a nap whenever I got home from work, which I got home from work about 10 o'clock. And so, I told Felicia, oh, you're just asking for trouble. And sure enough, they're getting it now. So yeah, this probably is going to take about 2 hours, I would say. This is such a beautiful car, though. I love it. You know, I really wish that in the subsequent Gran Turismos, they'd let you buy the regular road car. In the subsequent ones, they only let you use like the they only let you use the race car that already has the racing modification and it's tuned and everything. But I'd really like to use the regular road car. Yeah, every time I almost spin out on a daggum hairpin. For shame, Storm, for shame. But you know, this car also really suits me because my name's Sky Hurricane. You know? Hurricane is a storm, and we're driving a storm, so, man, I'll tell you what, how come I never thought of that earlier? It's like the car of my dreams, you know? Definitely one of my favorites, definitely. And I think it's a car that you can win in, Gran Turismo 5, maybe? And I use it quite a bit in that game. Or maybe I'm thinking of Gran Turismo 4. And maybe I'm thinking of both of them. You know, the racing modification. The race car. sure a lot of people wouldn't have minded having the road car version of this available. I'm sure I'm not the only one. Okay, so probably I should slow down early. Oh yeah, I can already feel that this is going to go better. Now you really got to take it easy with this car, because if you try to overdo it, it will spin out. Kind of like that Speed 12. Although not nearly as bad, you know, but of course it's not nearly as powerful either. So they are around 37 seconds behind. Whoever's in third place got away from the pack. I didn't even pay attention to what all I was racing. Was there a Jaguar XJR vehicle in this? If it is, man, I think it pits like every 5 laps or something. It's really stupid. And it's already the slowest car, and then it pits the most. We might be able to get 10 laps out of these tires. I'm not going to hope for 12 though. I think 12's asking a little too much. Yeah, I figured the Vector probably would have even been better, because, man, it handles so good. Of course, I might have had the same issues with these curves here. This track's obviously a lot different than Apricot Hill Speedway. I don't know if I could take this at full throttle or not. Oh gosh, you kinda can, almost. It's really not worth trying though. I'm really surprised my rear tires aren't wearing out more quickly than the front. They're wearing out about the same rate. Oh gosh. This might have been the best lap if it weren't for that. Oh gosh, man, I'm sucking. It's kind of interesting, the difference though between this game and GT1, because on GT1 you had only racing cars in this. Yeah, all cars had the racing modification that got into this race. Well, of course, you didn't have to have the racing modification. You could have entered yourself. You could have entered a car that didn't have it. Yeah, not a bad lap. Yeah, it's definitely good to kind of hit your brakes early though, so that the car kind of maintains its balance coming upon that hairpin. You're smoking those tires, gosh. My dad would love this car. Oh golly, whoa. Now, interestingly, even though none of these cars have the racing modification, that really sucks. That is our first time actually spinning out, even though we come close many times. But even though none of these cars have the racing modification, you can enter a car that does have the racing modification. So, like, I could have entered the Autet's Element Edition or something like that, because it has less than 690 horsepower. or the FTOM edition. You know, just like I did in Apricot Hill Speedway in Seattle, when I ended up having to do them multiple times. I'm not going to really do this multiple times, though. There's one car that would be cool to have, but, you know, it's definitely not essential. Wow, both of those are pitting. They're probably both, I bet you they're both that Jaguar. I can't see, though. I can't see over that wall there. Good old Lister. So if I had to estimate, I would say that they, by the end of the race, they'll probably be 8 to 9 laps behind. Kind of messed up on that little section. As long as I don't spin out again, though, I'm fine. No wonder the Lister Storm always spins out on the corkscrew of Laguna Seca. It is very rear happy. Let's drive this way for a while. Whew. Yeah, I think we should be able to get 10 laps out of this. Out of these tires. Okay, now, please don't. Behave, car, behave. Okay. Yeah, you can even enter like that Cure R33 GTR, which would be a good car to enter because it's 4-wheel drive and it's real easy to drive. But you know, what fun would that be? I don't know, I'm not gonna lie, that's usually what I would enter in this. Whenever I would play this casually, you know, not recording. Whoa. Even though you have to slow down so much on those hairpins, at least this car is very quick to accelerate back up. So who is this? We still don't really know who 5th and 6th are, but I'm assuming they're probably those Jaguars. Those big old Jaguar sedans. So Viper, you are in 4th. Let's see. So I should be able to overlap it 7 times by the end of the race. Should be able to. Barring I don't have any long string of bad luck. Yeah, I find just feathering the throttle is very effective with this car. Who is this? This looks like that pretty RUF that we saw. I'm actually surprised that it's only 3rd. I figured it would have been 2nd. It's probably not the 4-wheel drive version. Yeah, it's definitely a rear engine, rear-wheel drive version. Those are good too, but man, those spin out so easily. Still very good cars though. Okay, so only one more lap to go. Even with this big old heavy thing, we're gonna get 10 laps out of these tires, which is good. I don't know if we can catch up to second and lap them yet or not. And I don't think anybody's pitted except for those Jaguars. Golly, they pitted so much earlier than everything else. I don't know that that Viper may have pitted by now, because it's awfully far back there. It doesn't seem like that long ago when no, it was just the last lap when I passed it. So it wasn't long ago at all. It was lap 8. Okay, so they're pitting too. Okay. So I guess I'm going longer than anybody. Unless the RUF doesn't pit. Because they only went, they just finished lap 8, so they pitted after 8 laps. The Viper pitted after 7 laps, I think. Okay, and the RUF just pitted too after 8 laps. And I'm going 10 laps. And my lap times really haven't gotten much worse. Despite my tires looking the way they are. Just got to be careful as always. Oh man, that freaking curve there, man. Well, that sucks. Of course, I definitely would be more likely to spin. Yeah, even on an easy curve like that. My tires are so much worse. Kind of like I learned with that East Space in the last endurance race I did. I just barely went long enough, you know. My tires just barely would last. So you definitely have to be real careful here because these are tight corners. And my rear tires have had it. Okay, this was a terrible lap, gosh. Probably the worst lap. Okay. Yeah, over 2 minutes. 2 minutes, 2 seconds. They're probably going to pass me out soon. Well, at least we get to see who it is. I'm interested to know. Oh, they just barely passed me. Oh, it is another RUF. Is it the same kind, or is it the different kind? Golly, this car is spin happy. Whew. It's a wonder I've only spun out twice, you know it, really. Oh my gosh, what the heck is that? Me being stupid, that's what it is. It's a different kind, I think, but I don't know, that kind of looks like it might be one of the four-wheel drives. It's not the most expensive kind, though. It's not like the CTR2 Sport, which is a really, really good car. One of the best road-going cars in the game. Wow, we really pulled away there. Okay, Storm, now that you got your panties out of the wad. Maybe we'll be able to have this. Those Jaguars will be pitting too after this lap. assuming they are the Jaguars. At least this car does make it more interesting, because I have to I kind of have to stay on my toes, you know, to even control this thing. It's not like that Ford Focus, which you could easily fall asleep trying to drive, because it's so easy to control, you know. Except when you get annoyed from the understeer. But other than that, not counting the Focus was also so much slower. Gosh. Yeah, see those Jaguars, they're already pitting. I guarantee you it's that Jaguar. We may actually catch them really soon. Probably the next lap. I would really like to not lose control. Thank you so much for cooperating. This might be our best lap, despite that little screw up thing in there. So we should be able to finish this race in 22 times 5, 110 minutes, which is an hour and 50 minutes. So boy, we have a long way to go. A long journey ahead of us. But we did 2 hours of Rome, so we got it. Okay, so who is this? Woo. Spin, spin, spin. Makes me think of that one Mazda commercial. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Instead of zoom, 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 spin, spin, spin. Yep, it's definitely that Jaguar. Golly. I think it's funny how they throw that car in here. I actually have a pretty nice assortment of cars. Sometimes you'll see the Venturi in this, or maybe even the Vector M12. I know the Vector M12 kind of fits in this. You might see the Lotus Esprit, which is another really good car. They got no love in this LP. Yeah, I really like the Lotus Esprit though. And it's one of my favorites to use in Gran Turismo 3. Gran Turismo 3, believe it or not, was the first time I ever even really gave the Esprit a try. And it really proves very, very useful in GT3. In one race in particular. Another thing that I didn't show, and I probably won't show, but one of the fastest cars in this game is the Toyota GT1 road car, which you can buy. And it will actually tune up to over 1,000 horsepower. I don't know if I'll show that or not. I kind of like to, but there are a lot of little things I'd like to show. But, you know, time is of the essence, so. Yeah, it'll go like over 260 miles per hour without any draft or anything on the test course. Pretty intense. Pretty intense, I gotta say. Okay, let's Golly, man, getting control of this thing is like, whew. It's like trying to control a mad bull, man. That would have been a good lap had I not screwed up at the very end. Yeah, at least I've learned how to handle this first curve. I'm not really having issues there anymore. I'm just having issues everywhere else. Well, not everywhere else, but this curve I'm not having too much problem with. Well, I say that, and then yes, this one hairpin after this curvy section here that gets me. I think as long as I take it easy, they'll all be alright. Taking it easy. So I'm not too far from that Viper, and it looks like we might catch him on lap 16, which is kind of going along with our every 8 laps deal. Alright. Yeah, that last little section there kind of gets me too. Alright, Viper, you're next in line, my friend. So let's try to drive like this to lap 20. If we can. I don't usually do as good this way. Oh, Storm. Must we? Okay, this wonderful hairpin. Okay, there we go. We survived it. Catching you a little bit earlier this time around, Viper. Oh, this wonderful hairpin. That's the way you do it, though. Keep feathering the throttle. And playing around with the limited slip, you know, also can really aid in being able to control a vehicle when accelerating and when decelerating and all that. But no, I don't find, you know, I know it can make a major difference. But I usually don't mess with it too much. Alright. 44 more laps to go. Yeah, exiting speed definitely is more important. It's what you have to focus on, especially with this thing, you know. Where trying to accelerate while in the middle of the corner is not the best idea. Yeah, the Viper just pitted, didn't it? Again. I don't even remember, what is this? Oh yeah, this is that really pretty green RUF. Yep, I already see him. Oh gosh, this curve. There we go. And apparently, as slow as I took it as fast or faster than he did. So, yay! Not bad, not bad. So far, we hadn't spun out at all on these 10 laps, have we? On these 8 laps since lap 10. Of course, it's going to get more likely to spin as my tires get worse. I really have to be particularly careful on lap 20. See all that smoke coming from my tires, that's a recipe for disaster. Ooh. No, I'm not saying much. I'm trying to focus on my driving. This thing is a handful, man. It's such a handful to drive. Yeah, getting the racing modification and then having the rear downforce high as it go definitely would do wonders for this car. Kind of like the Viper, man. That thing was easy to control on the GT500. Who was that? Is that those Jaguars again? I bet you it was. Golly, they are already 3 laps down. Oh, no, 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 no. No, thank you. But yeah. Oh gosh, whoa, that was dangerous. But yeah, a thing. This is a silver car. I don't remember the RUF being this color. I thought it was a blue color. Okay, I'm confused now. Dang it. What the heck? Okay, so the Jaguars must have pitted, but this one got out of the pit in time because it was ahead of the other one. That's what it is. Okay, so I'm past that other RUF too then. Okay, dangerous section here. And I got Granny. I got Granny-licious, man, to freaking screw me over. And sure enough, could be worse though, could be worse. Golly, we definitely don't have the cornering that we did have. I bet you I can catch him here though. And get him out of my way. Golly, that was a terrible lap. Ooh. Lap 20. So technically, going by the 22 minutes for 12 laps ordeal, or 10 minutes, I should be able to finish this in less, probably around 36.5 minutes. Which that's what it looks like I'm going to do. Okay. Danger spot. But we survived it. I'm not really getting ahead of that Jaguar anymore. Of course, it has much better tires than I do. Yeah, those tires for every 5 laps that it pits. It's funny. That's pretty bad. That's pretty sad though, that even with brand new tires and my horrible tires, pretty sad that I pulled away as much as I have. Have us a nice little pit stop. I'm proud to say that we did not spin any on that. And that was a good 7 seconds better than lap 10, so it's good. Very good. We'll have to pass the Jaguar back, but that shouldn't be any issue. We won't even have to mess with the RUF. Oh gosh. Whew. This car is a handful, man. We already about caught him. That is so hilarious. Already. Come here, you cute little car, you. Or big car, I should say. Hard to say, is that bigger or is my car bigger? Mine looks bigger, but I don't think it is. Mine's definitely wider, I think. Please do not spin, I beg you. Please do not spin, we'll be friends. Oh yeah, nice cornering speed on that curve. Oh well, can we beat 2 minutes? Oh man, just barely not. Oh golly. Wow, I was kind of getting brave on that. Okay, pretty good exiting speed though. Oh gosh. That could have been better. So that Jaguar is just now starting, what, lap 19? So it'll probably pit on the next lap. At least now that I know how to drive this car, I can hopefully prevent the crazy things that have happened in the past. For the most part, you know. Of course, accidents could still happen. All it takes is just hitting the throttle the wrong way, coming into a corner. Gosh, this section. And that Mitsubishi Lancer, I know I should have driven it. It would have been so much nicer to me. The Lancer would have been a lot slower, you know, and I highly doubt that I would be 3 laps ahead of everybody, but it would definitely be easier to control. But no, I have no regrets, none at all. I love this car. Lap 23. Good control there, good control. Is this you, Viper? Everybody's kind of spread out now. Oh gosh, yeah, when you hit a wall, man, that's just asking for disaster. And it happens. This blue bridge. I'm gaining on somebody. I'm gaining on you. Must be the good old Viper coming up. And yeah, true to the test, we're gonna be catching him on lap 24. We've caught him on 8, 16, and 24 every 8 laps. Provided I don't spin out or anything. Oh golly, whoa. That definitely could have gone worse. That was not the way to do that. I fortunately somehow regained control. Viper. We'll catch you a little later this time. Yeah, the Viper's tires are worn out. Oh, I think he hit that wall there. Oh, this car. It's definitely fun to drive, I gotta say. Definitely keeps you on your toes. Control. The Viper pits. It's really exciting too, you know, I'm this close, you know. So close to getting to Gran Turismo 3. The rest of the stuff in this game is not going to take very long. Like the rally's not going to take long to do. I figure tomorrow before work I could probably knock out the rally and the Gran Turismo World Cup. And then all that'll be left is arcade mode, which won't take long at all either, I don't think. Who is this? Is this the RUF or what? Oh, this is the Jaguar, huh? Usually I catch y'all when you're in the pit. For some reason I'm catching you at a different time. Oh gosh. Whoa. Whew. I'm always scared. So we've only had 2 full spin outs, I would say, so we're not doing too bad. And then that one time when we messed up in that fifth place Silver Jaguar, or we didn't really run into him, he kind of knocked us at such an angle that it almost made a spin out. We lost a few seconds, like 5 seconds off the lap. It was one of the last laps though before I pitted, so it wasn't going to be the best lap anyway. Oh gosh. Control, control. I actually handled the hairpin very well. Yeah, another thing you could have done though is bought like the that ASM oversteer thing. That would definitely help and make this more manageable. This thing ain't near as bad though as like the TVR Speed 12. And I didn't even buy the ASM oversteer for it, but it would have helped. I probably should have gotten it for that Special Stage Route 5 endurance race, but you know, we won just fine without it. A little modification to the suspension was good enough. Okay, so here's this Jaguar. I'd like to pass you now. Yeah, I pretty much knew this race would be total domination, but probably would have even dominated with the Lancer, but I don't know. Usually when I do this one, this is a race that I never really liked Gran Valley Speedway very much. It's not as fun of a track as some of the other ones are to me. So usually when I would do this endurance race, I would pick a really, really fast car that I could get it done like an hour and a half with, or an hour and 40 minutes. Like I'd usually pick that Cure Racing Skyline, or the something like that. That's pretty easy to drive and pretty powerful. I don't know how we missed that, but we did somehow. I'm not complaining. Whew. Always. Yeah, that could have gone better. This must be the second place guy. Almost has to be. Wow, we really caught him early, it seemed. Either I'm doing a lot better or they're doing a lot worse. I don't know what it is. And now it's going to have to interact with the Jaguar. I think that's probably what's hurting it, you know, is having to interact with other cars. It's not as good at overlapping as I am. For me, I just don't even give a crap. Well, and that also is what can cause me to spin out, is not giving a crap when I'm trying to pass somebody. Because that almost happened on, I think, like lap 19, the end of lap 19, when I was passing that Silver Jaguar. It almost didn't go well. You know, another thing I could do to show off some of the various cars is just to do like the event generator. And those are pretty fun too anyway, because they give you random tracks. And they're only 2-lap races. But, you know, that would be extending this project. Which I don't know how much y'all would mind that. I'm assuming that if you are watching this 60-lap race, you probably wouldn't mind that too bad. I probably wouldn't mind it if I was watching somebody else's LP of this. I like seeing other things showed off, you know. The more it's showed off, the better. The laps are definitely getting worse. That last lap was not very good. Almost halfway through this race. Oh no, no car. Please. Please behave. Yeah, I really think that even though the Vector M12 has less power, I think it only maxes at like 634. I think it would probably be better for this track. Really do. And if I wanted to take the time to do that, I wouldn't mind doing it, But you know, instead of doing a whole 60-lap race, I could just do like a... Of course, you wouldn't get the full effect, though, because seeing how far it could go before pitting is another thing. Which I'm guessing probably just 10 laps with it as well. Ooh, this is a bad lap. Car was very naughty. It wasn't too horrible, but... Who is this? I've lost track of how many times everybody was lapped because everybody's always in the pit when I'm lapping them. A lot of times. But I do generally know what position everybody's in. I've only met that blue RUF one time. It was actually around that area. This is probably a Jaguar, I'm guessing. Who is that? Who is that? That the Viper? Why am I catching it so early? Well, it's going to even out because when I pit, I'll probably... Wow, you just ran off the road by me. I'll probably catch him on lap 32, so... Yeah, so it'll even out. Because I wasn't supposed to catch him to lap 32. So yeah, it looks like we're staying true. Should finish at about 1 hour and 50 minutes. Or 1 hour and 49 minutes maybe. If I can do better these next few laps. The second half. See if we can't catch that Viper a little earlier. For Viper, he isn't doing too hot. Judging from him running off the road on that pretty easy curve. I don't think I messed up that curve yet. Oh yeah, we're gaining on him real quick. Really quick, golly. Eating him up. Eating that Viper. Okay, I'm getting a little bold. Of course, I do have a good set of tires, but still. Oh, Viper, what's going on? Oh, wow. Below 2 minutes. That's nice. Messed that up. I kind of counter steered, you know, to try to make sure I didn't lose control, but I think it made it worse because I about ran off the road. Good old Lister Storm. Let's not spin, let's not spin. Oh yeah. This is not a bad lap, I don't think. Might have been the best so far. Yeah, it was. Could have even been better too, to think about it. Okay, you're gonna be easy to pass, maybe. Oh yeah, easy. Easy prey. Easy prey. Actually can take this at full throttle, but oh gosh. I did it much better on the last lap. That was not the way you're supposed to do it. Okay, I counter steered again. Alright. Maintaining control. Going for the victory. Baby crying for no reason. I just get a kick out of it. And literally, y'all, usually it never is for a good reason. Very, very rarely. They never cry because they're hungry or, you know, or they get hurt. They only cry when something really stupid, you know. I mean, it just kills me. Oh gosh, that was a really good lap too. And once again, it could have been better. could have been better. Here's that other Jaguar. They're quite a bit ahead of the other one. I guess silver's better than green for some reason. Oh gosh, whoa. I really should not try to take that full throttle, because it doesn't work for me. Better safe than sorry, I would say. Oh gosh, whoa. Whoa, Sally. Catch up to this nice old beautiful RUF here. I like that color. Oh yeah, way to understeer. Storm, you usually like to oversteer. What the heck? What is happening to you? Oh, don't worry. It'll definitely do more oversteer. It can never get too tired of that. It just aims to surprise sometimes. And I'm not going to try to take this full throttle. Because I'd rather not spin out for some stupid reason, you know. Did pretty good on that hairpin. So when are we supposed to catch that Viper again? Lap 40, ain't it? Which, you know, we'll be pitting on lap 40, so. You're doing pretty good on not spinning out or anything. Not a bad lap, not a bad lap. Let's drive like this for a while again. Lister. Only 24 laps left, so it should be done around, well, 24 laps left after this lap. So around 46 minutes I should be done. Oh gosh. Dang it. Why? You did so good, Storm. Why? Seriously. Why? Did so good for so long. I guess I really wasn't focusing. I am getting a little tired. So I must blame it on myself. It's a really nice little view there to the left. No wonder it's called Gran Valley. The mountains and the sea. So many beautiful sights. this was a tragic lap. Not my worst, I don't think, but definitely falls in that tragic category. 152, 8 seconds worse than the previous lap. Can't be having that, Storm. Can't be having any of that now. Bro, we can't have it. Oh gosh, whoa. Scare me. I probably slowed down too much, but it's a good safe way to take that curve. Especially when you enter it incorrectly like I did. Wow, we even want to spin right there. Now Storm, I don't know about all that. Beautiful blue bridge. Golly, I love how I say the same thing over and over again. How do y'all tolerate me? How? Y'all deserve a gold medal. You listen to me for this many hours, man. You deserve something. Something great. It's like torture, man, making yourself do that. 147. I've definitely had worse. AKA lap 36. Oh, whoa, what in the heck? Viper, it is not cool to go play in the gravel like that. I know you thought it was fun, but you got a race to try to win. Come on now. Seriously, off playing in the gravel. Golly. What's this world coming to? Viper. I wasn't supposed to see him till lap 40. Golly, I got him on lap 38. Viper, for shame, man. For shame, brother. Oh, I'd rather... Why, man? I hit the brakes and everything, and you freaking still spin all the way out. It's that damn hairpin. I always screw it up. Well, I've screwed it up 4 times. 4 freaking times. Out of 38 laps. Well, it didn't always screw it up, but dang, it's a lot. I'll say that. Seems like it's always. Or did I mess up 3 times there and 1 time here? I think I did. 3 times there and one spin out was in this area. Seriously, man. Gosh. I guess that's what I get for making fun of the Viper. Even though playing in the gravel is kind of way out there, you know. I'm surprised I hadn't gone to play in the gravel yet. I've been doing pretty good about not doing that. Let's see if the Viper stops again. No, he made it around the corner fine that time. Jaguar. Again. Golly, we've been seeing y'all a lot, haven't we? Except for that first time when y'all were hiding in the pit stop. At least I didn't spin there that time. know, even though this hasn't been a long race, it has been a little bit exciting, a little bit, with the Lister Storm's enthusiastic spinning behavior. Okay, well that was a little better. A little. Lap 40. Okay. This track and its freaking hairpins. God, like how many hairpins are in this track? One, two. The third one comes up, the one that I hate. And then those two at the end. So it's like 5 hairpins in this track. Ugh. When your tires get bad, you even gotta watch on these easy curves. I didn't mean to hit you there, brother, but I just am really trying hard not to spin out. I hope you understand. What was that about? Like, really? It purposely hit me right there. Bitch, man. I mean, seriously. What was the reason for that? I kind of hope I get into the pit stop because I kind of messed it up. I've actually gone so fast through the pits before that I ended up passing the pit and not even ever taking the pit stop. Yeah, that was kind of stupid. That was kind of stupid. I'm not even gonna lie. Whoa. Whoa, Storm. Calm down now. I guess that Jaguar's so mad because it's been overlapped so many times. It's probably like, oh, I'm doing this long 60 lap race for nothing. Man, I'd be mad too, man, if I was doing a 60 lap race for nothing and I had to pit every 5 laps and I was just in 5th place and just kept on getting overlapped, you know. I mean, seriously, I would quit. I'm not even gonna lie. I would definitely quit. Because really, what's the point? But no, little Miss Granny Goody Toe Shoes here tried to run me off the daggum road. Let's see how it is. See, I could have run you off the road there. But you ran yourself off the road, so I didn't have to. Oh gosh, that was funny. Oh gosh, this has been a fun race. Spin, spin, spin. Took that hairpin pretty good, I thought. This track does have a few blind corners, but not too bad. Most of the time you have those signs pointing the way. Seattle Circuit really has a lot of blind corners. I really love Seattle Circuit. I really did not mind redoing that one over and over again. I didn't mind it too much. But golly, redoing that 90 lap Laguna Seca race, oh my heavens. I was really getting frustrated. I wasn't going to do it after that third time. I can't believe that they actually gave me the car that I wanted on the third try. I mean, they actually did it. So that was pretty cool. And wow, even more amazing was when I did the Rome Circuit race, Rome 2 hour. They actually gave me the car I wanted on the first try. That was so nice, man, because I really didn't want to do it again. And I probably wasn't going to do it again, to be honest. But it's hard to say. I really did want that Altezza. Here's the blue car, or the turquoise, whatever. I hadn't seen that blue one except that one time, golly. I guess every time that I've been lapping him, he's been in the pit. Figure I'll see him at least one more time. Okay, I see how it's going to be. You're not going to be like that granny panties back there, are you now? Man, that one car got its panties all in the wall. Couldn't control itself. 145. Please do not spin. Me no spin. Please. Me no like spin at all. Golly, I really probably sound so stupid. Oh golly, oh that curve. Oh, bad memories. Oh, flashbacks. Flashbacks from just a few minutes ago. Oh yeah, this car is so great. I have nothing to say, so might as well just, sing and hum, right? Might as well. I mean, I don't mind, you know you love me. I don't mind it at all. Okay. Hit the brakes. Whoa. Oh gosh, late braking. Late braking always scares me. Only 15 more laps after this. 3/4 of the way there. 3/4 of the way. Oh gosh, I can't believe I didn't spin out. If it had been a couple laps later, I'm sure I would have though. Who is this? Is this the Jaguar again? It looks like it. Man, I've been seeing this sucker all the time. Golly. I didn't mean to take it like that. Okay, now. Whoa, Granny. Dang. Like you really have a chance. I mean, seriously. And then look. Huh, and then you run off the road. That's what you get for taking such a stupid driving line and trying to knock me off the road. Ha ha. I have no sympathy for you. Okay. Viper, I'm proud you didn't run off the road. Good job. Oh golly. Whoa. Man, this car's a handful. How many times have I had to say that? It is a handful. Total handful. Oh, this curve. Okay. Expertly executed. Oh, I wouldn't say that. I do not consider myself an expert. Please understand that. I'm just a guy that's fairly reasonable at this. Yeah, that second place car, I overlapped him on like lap 10, but then he passed, he passed me back, I think. So he should be 6 laps behind at the end of this race. But I'm wondering if he might be a little bit more than that. I don't know, I haven't even seen him. So I have no idea what's been going on in regards to his position. And I don't even know if that blue one's still second. Heck, this green one might be second now for all I know. I know nothing. Oh golly, here's Granny Panties coming up. Oh gosh. Ooh man. Oh man. Whew. That was a little scary. Granny, Granny. You know, grannies really would like that Jaguar, man. It's so big, and they like big, long cars like that. They feel safe in them. Luxurious, you know. I'm sure it has like leather seats and all those amenities that grannies like. Yep. I bet you so. Gosh, I'm so silly. Or stupid or whatever. Oh well, we all gotta be stupid sometimes, you know. Seriously. You can't always be perfect, or you can't always be not silly. I mean, gotta be silly sometimes. so good at singing. Oh yeah. I'm surprised we haven't spun out in these 8 laps. But my favorite part's coming up. I usually kind of spin out though when I'm not really focusing. So if I focus my full attention, I won't spin out. Yeah, see, like that right there. See, we can do things. We can do it. We got this. Kind of dogged it around that corner. That wasn't necessarily the greatest idea, but kind of got brave. Beautiful Gran Valley. Oh man. Woo! I'm surprised that I corrected that. Very surprised. Okay, so we should finish, see, 12 minutes, or no, 22 minutes for 12 laps, so we should finish in like 22 minutes. Doing a little simple math. Oh gosh, I haven't spun out yet on that curve, and I don't want to start doing it. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's looking like an hour and 49 minutes. Oh gosh, oh gosh. How did I not spin there? Because that was really stupid there. That was stupid on my part. I wasn't focusing. Oh gosh, oh gosh. I'm just getting stupid. Golly. Crazy, crazy car. Alright, we're about to have our last pit stop on the next lap. That was really a bad lap. Gosh, 149. It wasn't the worst lap in the world, but it was not good either. Let's change this view for a little while. It's this beautiful blue screen, RUF. Oh my. Oh, light braking. Not a good idea. It's 3 o'clock in the morning and the evil dolls are still running around. Oh yes, I did it. I survived. Okay. These computers take such a stupid racing line. Which I actually think he did better than I did on that corner, but his tires are probably better too. Just kind of taking it easy here. Now the final pit. Whew. The last 10 laps. We're almost there, my friends. We're almost there. .153, that's not really bad for a pitting lap. Oh, stomping her feet and everything because she's not getting her way. It's funny. Never a dull moment. Never a dull moment. I'm tempted to stop and see what the heck's going on. Then again, I really want to finish this race. Come on up here, RUF. We got good tires now. We got a good year. No, seriously, I have no idea. I already can see you. Already. Boo-hoo! Boo-hoo! I'm a little crybaby. Gosh, I'm gonna make such a great dad, I tell you. Yeah, we probably are a little over-tuned. Well, really, the Storm honestly needed no tuning. Oh, wow, 192. That's the fastest we've got up to. Hey, thanks for that boost, which I didn't need because I was trying to slow down. Rude, I tell you. Using me as a brake. Let's see what she's doing. Everybody in this race is so rude to me. Except for that green Jaguar and the Viper. It's been pretty nice. And then that blue RUF. Those other two, man, they've been rude. Rude. I want to say the green Jaguar has been pretty mean too. So really only the Viper and that blue RUF. Speaking of Viper, is this him? I'm guessing this would be the 7th time. I'm not sure though. Could just be the 6th. Oh no, this is the Jaguar. Imagine that. We've just seen you like 15,000 times. They mess that corner up every time. It's funny. Oh wow, 142. I wasn't even paying any attention. I'm surprised that was our best lap. Especially the fact that I interacted with 2 different cars during that lap. Nice lap, very nice. Ooh. Slow down there, Lister. Oh, 8 more laps, man. 8 more laps on this. Can I make it? Is this the Viper, maybe? Possibly. I think it is. Or no, it's probably that silver Jaguar. Yeah, it's a silver Jaguar. The Viper and the blue RUF probably are in front of me. No, this is the Jaguar. Gosh, I'm so stupid. I don't know what anything is. That's probably the silver Jaguar and the blue RUF in front of me. So is that the 7th time Viper? Or is it the 8th time? Oh, there goes the other Jaguar. Oh, wow. That was... I'm surprised that was a good lap. It could have actually been better, too, if I hadn't been so stupid there at the end, messing up. Oh, gosh. Golly, imagine a TBR speed 12 on this track. Oh, my heavens. It's going to be so painful. So painful. It got quiet all of a sudden. I hear no evil dolls. What happened to them? Did they finally go to bed? Here you are, Blue RUF. I haven't seen you in forever. Long time no see. Hope you're doing alright. You still in second place, dude? You gonna make me spin out, dude? I just talked good about you a moment ago, and now you're gonna be mean to me. Really, it was my fault, though, honestly. He really didn't do anything. Oh, and he's going into pit stop. I actually caught him that time before he pitted. Just barely. So yeah, we should be able to finish this in 1 hour and 49 minutes, I think. 11 minutes and we should be about done. Here's hoping anyway. Whew, thank you for not spinning. Thank you so much. So yeah, all we have after this is the rally stuff and then the GT World. And then arcade mode. Y'all, this is... it's almost there. Almost there. I'm sincerely thinking about, though, since the Venturi Atlantic isn't in any of the other seriously isn't in any of the other Gran Turismos. I'm thinking about doing it for the event generator, using it. And I don't know if I want to tune it all the way up either, because it might be kind of overdoing it. But I don't know, I might, because it could really show off the car better, I suppose. But then again, I might not need to do that because you can use it for arcade mode. What's another car? Oh yeah, the RUFs. I need to show those off as well. But those are in the other Gran Turismo, so I don't feel so bad about not getting to those. So we only spun out 6 times in this race so far. That ain't too bad. 6 times. Hopefully it will not go up to 7. Considering how spin happy this car is, that ain't bad at all, I don't think. Play some good old Mario music. It's a lot better actually hearing the music than hearing me hum it, I'm sure. Or whatever I'm doing, I don't even know. Kind of like a weird mixture between a hum and singing. Hard to really describe what it is. Four more laps. Can I make it? Can I make it? Oh gosh, this corner. We made it around that corner. Daggum mucus, man. I've been coughing it up for over 2 weeks. But it's been getting less and less each day, so that's good. Progress, progress. This is that turquoise RUF. I love how in Super Mario World how every single song in that game, or at least almost every song that I can tell. Oh wow, the REF's really flying past that Jaguar. That's fun. How almost every song is like just a remix of the other songs. You know? Pretty cool. And that Jaguar is trying to keep up with that REF. Wow. I'm impressed. And then my laptop just suddenly decided to turn itself off without my permission. I guess because nothing's been going on it for over 3 hours. I guess it just feels unloved. It's like, okay, if nobody loves me, I'll just go to sleep. Yeah, it's kind of a weird setup I have. Well, I wouldn't say weird, but I have my HD TV, which I have my laptop hooked up to. But also I have my desktop, hooked up. But I like having the laptop hooked up to it, because that way whatever I have on that computer, I can display on the TV through HDMI, so it's pretty cool. Technology these days, man. And then of course I'm recording from my desktop. Let's use this view for the last couple laps here. I very rarely use my laptop for any recording, although it is capable. Y'all, and my thumb's starting to hurt. So, hurry up, Storm! Hurry up! My thumb's life depends on it. My thumb's life. What the hell? Makes me think of that movie, A Bug's Life. A Thumb's Life. And that would make a heck of a movie, wouldn't it? A Thumb's Life. Oh golly, that movie could go so many different ways. I don't even want to say. But I do want to say that we only have a lap and a half left, so hooray! The end is nigh. There is light at the end of the tunnel. We probably will lap this one last little unlucky car here before we finish. Who is it, I wonder? I have no idea. I have not been keeping track of that. Oh, it's that evil silver Jaguar. Evil granny. Evil. Pure evil, I say. Oh, golly, I'm glad you're pitting. I don't trust you. You're mean. You're so mean to me. For no reason. Absolutely no reason. We might actually, we probably will beat 149. Wow. Unless I just really suck on this lap. Seems like my tires are better this time around too than they are usually at this point. Driving habits can have a factor on that. Like, it's real funny. On Gran Turismo 4, gosh, I love that game. Definitely my favorite in the series. But like, if we are doing an endurance race, and let's say that I do like the first, let's say that I start the endurance race, I might go like 12 laps with the car, and then the base spec driver, the Grant that I always call Granny, they might get like 15 laps out of it. So I'm like, of course they go so much slower around each lap. Like, I might get a lap time of 145, they might get a lap time of 149, you know. But hence why they're called Granny. But anyway. But one good thing about Granny, her driving style, she doesn't use up the tires as much. I'll tell you what, I usually just wear them out. But yay, we're done. 1 hour and 48 minutes and 40 seconds. The rough beats the R2. Oh, that is a rear engine rear wheel drive one. I think those both were rear engine rear wheel drive. And the Jaguars were 9 laps. Both, 6 and 7. It was only 6 laps. That's what I predicted. The Viper was 8 laps. Also what I predicted. Or no, I just predicted 7, didn't I? Yeah, I just predicted 7 because I overlapped him on lap 7, so I was thinking 7 times 8 is 56. No, I overlapped him on lap 8, so 8 times 7 was 56. Anyway, I'll shut up. Let's wait on these suckers. It's kind of funny. My car would mess up on those first 2 hairpins every single time, but the last place should be about finished. Golly, 20 freaking minutes, man. I'm assuming. Yeah, 20 minutes and 17 seconds. Gosh. So it took the Jaguars 2 hours and 8 minutes to finish. And it took the second place guy, it took him 2 hours and 2 minutes to finish. So yeah, if you do this racing right at 2 hours, you would still win. You know, unless there's another car that would do it even faster. So maybe, but yeah, that was fun. That was very fun. I love that car. I love that car. Very, very beautiful car. Man, is it a handful. Is it a handful. So yeah, this guy already got second. The Jaguar was third. It's funny. Yeah, they definitely, despite the 690 horsepower limit, they don't get anywhere near that. They could, but they don't. It'd be interesting to see how I would have done with the Lancer. The Jaguars actually took only 5 laps for every pit stop. That was just amazing. Makes me think that they probably had better tires than the other cars. They probably had the racing soft, but golly, I got 10 laps with my car out of them. And that's with me driving like a maniac. The poor Viper was bringing up the rear. Oh wow, this one actually ended up beating that one. Okay, why am I watching this? Y'all already spent 2 hours on that race with me. Well, an hour and 48 minutes. But I'm sure the video will be 2 hours long. So yay, 500,000, look at that. Oh yeah, new car acquired. I wonder what it is. So y'all, all we have after this is the rally stuff. And the rally shouldn't take too long, I'm assuming. But the rally is very difficult, so it'll be interesting to see how I do with that. And I do want to use 3 different cars at least on the rally. I don't want to use the same car for all of it, as much as I love the Celica. And of course, that one really hard. I actually forgot I still had this car. All I really surprised. I forgot I still had it. But alright, let's see what I won. Oh, I won the Impreza rally car. Which I love the Impreza, but... Okay, it only weighs 2160. For some reason, when you go to the dealer to buy this, 2160. I don't think, yeah, 2160, that's lighter than the Lancer, I believe. Let's see. $22.70. Oh golly, yeah, and the Lancer is even much lighter than the Escort. I might use the Impreza for some of it. Where in the heck is that Escort? Oh, it might be with the American cars. I do have this organized, but apparently it don't help me very much. There it is. Yeah, that one's almost 500 pounds heavier than the Lancer. And this is really light though. But y'all, all we got is the rally, so I'll kind of decide what I'm going to use for that. 87%. 87%. Doing pretty good. 94 cars owned though. Alrighty, hope y'all enjoyed this part, and join me next time for some rally action. This has been Sky Hurricane. Hope y'all have a super awesome, blessed day, and as always, my friends, stay awesome. Goodbye, y'all.